It's not that the current president of the United States thinks he's a dictator. He says he's a dictator. And he seems to be okay with this. He is a man who has walked away from any notion of legal constraints on what he can do as president. And in the United States, these legal constraints are defined by the Constitution of the United States and the laws that are derived thereof. He has basically said that law no longer matters to him. The only thing that matters is his own sense of personal morality. And we don't need to go too far down that path to understand that that's problematic prima facie. Congress, this isn't something that one man can simply do in America. I mean, we have to face the sad reality in the United States that this experiment we call the constitutional republic is either on its deathbed or has already passed, and we just have yet to bury the body. Congress, mandated by the Constitution to hold executive power in check, is failing to do just that. And the judiciary, which likewise is there to hold executive and legislative power in check because of the rule of law, has been completely undermined by, its unwillingness or inability to challenge executive authority. I mean, this dates back to, the time of Andrew Jackson, when he famously told the Supreme Court, you passed a law, now enforce it. But that's, the idea of a constitutional republic is that we don't need to have an army with the judiciary capable of standing up to the army of the executive. All law enforcement and military in the United States are supposed to adhere to the rule of law set forth by the Constitution. Indeed, they all take an oath, the same oath that those who hold office, to uphold and defend this Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. But the sad state of affairs in America today is, I will guarantee you that fully 90% of the people that take that oath have no clue what the Constitution is. Therefore, the oath is meaningless because they're giving an oath to something that doesn't exist in their mind. The Constitution must reside in the heart of every American if it is going to mean something. And that heart must pump blood infused with constitutional loyalty into the brain of Americans. But Americans don't think constitutionally. We have today in the United States, people who believe that I voted for this. They say this over and over again. This is what I voted for when we speak of ICE in the streets, these stormtroopers, as you rightfully say. My God, in America today, to have men wearing military uniforms, seizing control of the streets, being authorized by their executive leaders to violate the Fourth Amendment of the United States willy-nilly, just to barge into the homes of American citizens without a proper warrant from the judiciary, and the judiciary doing nothing about it, and Congress doing nothing about it, and frankly speaking, the American people doing nothing about it, because this constitutional republic doesn't live unless the people are willing to defend it, and the people are ignorant of that which they are willing to defend. So it's all too easy for this egomaniac to seize dictatorial power, because he has seized dictatorial power, and he now has an army of militarized law enforcement occupying American cities in regions of the country that are not politically loyal to him. And I fear for what will transpire come November in the midterm elections, when he turns this army into an occupation force designed to suppress the democratic will of the American people. We are in a lot of trouble in America today, and most Americans are simply ignorant of it because, again, you can't defend that which you do not understand. And for Americans to defend the Constitution, they would not only have to read the Constitution, but live the Constitution. And we are not doing that in this country today.